Since 2013, John Nolan has been the voice of the TinCaps, and after getting a new opportunity with the Indiana Fever, there is a new voice in town. I'm joined alongside the new voice of the TinCaps play-by-play announcer, Jaden Taylor. Jaden, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so just kind of getting a little bit into it here. Obviously, maybe not a whole lot of people are know about you or your background a little bit. Just share kind of what got you here to Fort Wayne.
Yeah, I'm initially native of Omaha, Nebraska. Baseball's kind of always been in my blood. Played baseball throughout high school, watched the College World Series all the time. As a kid, it was a yearly experience being able to go out there every single year. And baseball's always kind of been my passion. And wanted to go into broadcasting after my playing days were over. Went to Arizona State and the Cronkite School for a couple of years and had loads of experiences out there that I absolutely cherish. And I got the opportunity out here, and I'm extremely blessed.
And you're only 21 years old. You said you're one of the youngest, if not the second youngest broadcaster in minor league baseball. Just how awesome is that just experience for you and just being able to be in that position at a young age?
Yeah, I mean, it's a blessing overall that this organization, has put the trust in me to be able to be in this role and to be able to do the job that I've always wanted to be. I think my overall goals, I've always wanted to be a lead broadcaster in minor league baseball, and to be a voice of a team and a voice of a community has always been the big goal for me, and what I feel my role exudes as a broadcaster. And the ability to get that opportunity this quickly is not what I expected, but it's a blessing nonetheless.
For sure. And then obviously, John Nolan has been a huge fixture in our community for a long time. Just kind of what did you learn during your brief stint with him, and just how much have you just appreciated what he's been able to do, and just what are you going to use from what you've learned as well? Yeah,
I think I've learned a ton from John, especially over the last 2 months. I personally feel for me just the overall growth that I've had as both a broadcaster and a relations facilitator has been immense. Learning from John of just his immense experience out here, and learning from you guys and seeing everybody else that's in the local area, to where there's a lot of things that I'm still working on and still growing, but seeing his background and how professionally he set himself both as a part of the TinCaps and everywhere else within his roles. He exudes professionalism in every single way, and that's what I hope to continue as my role with the TinCaps.
What should fans and listeners and viewers expect to see out of the Jaden Taylor era?
I want to be a guy that has fun. I want to be somebody that this community can back behind. I'm new here, right? I think I have Midwest roots, being from Omaha, and have that kind of connection to Fort Wayne, but I'm still learning about this group, about this town, about everything that means Fort Wayne, that means to be Fort Wayne TinCaps baseball. And our fan experience is amazing every single time at the ballpark. Being able to go out there, we saw 2 different sellouts from this past weekend. It's an incredible experience to be able to be on the field. I hope to be somebody that can connect that kid that's playing catch with his dad every single day and listening to the games. I hope to be that person that can connect the game to the people and this team and this organization to this community that supports it so incredibly well. So I'm learning. I want to get better. I want to be able to learn and know from the fans and understand this town as best as possible. I've tried to as best as I can in the first 2 months here, but I want to be a fixture of this town and be somebody that can be a voice and be a connection from what is great baseball on the field every single day, great fan experience in Parkview Field every single day, to the fans that support and are just a bloodline to everything that we do within the TinCaps.
Now, you haven't been here for super long, but what have you enjoyed most about your brief time here in Fort Wayne, and what do you hope to explore more?
I think the 2 places that I've gone to, getting a Coney Island dog has been great. Yep. I never had one before coming out here.
They're fantastic.
It's amazing. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
I also think a couple of the diners that have been around, Cindy's has been great. I love going there. I try to go there every single off day that I can. Give maybe a shameless plug or shout out to them. But I just love the town in general, of just like, it's the great experience of this place loves its professional sports between baseball and the comments and PFW as well. It loves the atmosphere that comes around it, but it's also a group that everybody knows everybody. It's still that kind of connection, that small town, quote unquote, medium town, but that Midwestern feel of just, it's all a part of the community. It's all a part of seeing everybody succeed and have good days, and that's what I love about this place.
And now you filled in for John a couple times before he officially stepped away, but tonight will be your first official broadcast in this new role. Just how excited are you for the moment, and just how excited are you just to get started with this?
Yeah, I'm extremely excited. Again, this has kind of been a dream for me to be able to, again, be a voice of a team and be a voice of, community in some ways. And I think everything that I've seen within this organization, it's such an amazing place to be able to be every single day. I mean, it might not be a Major League Baseball team, but every single way from step one all the way down to every single level of this organization, it is truthfully to that level because of how well things are run and how much this place cares about this community. And I'm so excited to be able to be a part of that and be able to be a little bit of a piece to the connection between the fans and everybody else within the organization.
Awesome. Jaden, thank you so much for joining us and wish you nothing but the best with your new role.
Thank you so much.
All right. Again, this is Jaden Taylor, the new voice of the TinCaps. Back to you guys.